Step into the spectrum where the quiet learn to speak. Where cowards lose their cover and the bold become unique. Black pages birth the light. Every pigment takes its role. If you came here once unseen, this art will make you whole. Welcome to the canvas where excuses come to die. Where ink comes down to timid and colors testify. No shelter in the palette, broken edges forge you whole. This is conversations in color and I am unfold the soul. Yeah. And I am unfold the soul.
Welcome to or welcome back to Conversations in Color with Unfold the Soul. I'm your host, Ken Williams. I'm an artish. I don't know much shit about art, but I make a lot of it. And it resides here in my studio, on my wall. And here's how our episodes work. Each week, my art is the star and the wall makes the call. I'm going to take a walk to the wall, pull a piece of art. We're going to set it up. And then we're going to chop it up. So let's see what the wall wants to talk about today. This piece is called Let's Examine a Teacher's Strongest Instruction. Can you think of a higher standard than a teacher's strongest instruction? My thought is maybe before we ask what students deserve, we should discuss what is reasonable to ask of a teacher content expert. What responsibility is greater than a teacher delivering their strongest instruction? What I notice is that instead of asking for their strongest instruction, we make teachers accountable for attendance and home life and poverty and trauma and language. Factors completely outside their control. What else could define a teacher's work? Scores, attendance, parents, gaps, data. We've created a profession where teachers are expected and asked to focus on everything outside their control and not the one thing that is within their control, which is their strongest instruction. What would you ask instead? I want you to know that dot is pink. The other dots are red. This one pink. What would you ask instead? Instead of asking teachers to ensure learning and close gaps, teachers should be invited, as all experts are in the real world, to relentlessly refine their strongest instruction. What expectation could possibly sit above a teacher's strongest instruction? I'm genuinely asking. I mean, if you got one, put it in the chat box. Put in the chat box. If not a teacher's strongest instruction, then what? More compliance, more walkthroughs that don't even approach touching teacher expertise, better bulletin boards, more teacher deficit training, more instruction, Another acronym? What more could the profession ask of a teacher? What more? Yes, I got notes, baby. If I give you my strongest instruction every day, what else would you want from me? More effort? More caring? More relationships? More sacrifice? At some point, asking for more becomes asking for something different. What more could the students you are all about deserve? Be careful here. Because if a teacher's strongest instruction is not enough, then leaders are saying kids deserve something teachers cannot give. And that, brothers and sisters, is the beginning of every impossible mission.
And I am unfolding soul.